Assisting, eh? I didn't know the coppers needed any assistance. You're meddling more like, now stop meddling with me and my team. We got work to do.
This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, the world's greatest consulting detective, working with Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard.
Enough! I can see you will not leave me alone until I've satisfied you. Name your man and I'll call him out.
I don't know the man's name.
Don't know his name? Off with you both. If you can give me a name, I'll deliver your man, but until then, stop wasting my time!
Maybe he knows Sarah Caraway? Do you know a woman by the name of Sarah Caraway?
Never heard of the name. This investigation involves a female, doesn't it? I might have known. Well, none of my boys cannot know that.
I still don't know the man's name, but I can describe him.
You're trying my patience, Mr. Holmes. Ask my boys what happens when I run out of patience. Give me a name and I'll help you. Otherwise, take off.
Uncooperative at best. But what do we know about this guy so far? Based on the uniform, he's probably a little bit taller than Holmes, and he's got to be a rugby player, right? Got to have that athletic build. He also has black hair and has macassar oil. Well, we know one place where he's been, right? He had to buy the perfume. So let's visit there and see if there's anything.
Good day, gentlemen. My name is Bell. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
Maybe if I talk to the cleaning lady. Let's see what's here. I'm looking for a certain young man who purchased perfume from this shop recently.
Begging pardon, sir. My mistress don't permit me to converse with the clients. She sees me talking to you, I'd be sacked for certain.
She clearly can't talk to us. Do you perceive any detail in this room that might lead us in a new direction? I regret that I have no views that deserve consideration, Holmes. Well, let's talk to Bell. I'm looking for a young man who purchased some perfume from you recently.
I may be able to help you. What scent did he purchase?
Eau de Seine.
Ah, that is a very popular scent. Of the quality perfumes, it has the most modest price. What does this young man look like?
What do we know? Ah, yes, the macassar oil. We noticed this from the shirt in Sarah Caraway's apartment. He wears copious amounts of macassar oil in his hair. Is he tall or short? Let's see here. Guessing because he's a rugby player, the uniform seemed kind of large. He is very tall, taller than myself. Is he thin or stout? He's fairly obese, he is thin as rail. I don't know. Neither of those themes tend to point to an athletic build. I mean, he's got to be a rugby player, right? He could be obese, but I'm fairly certain that would be very difficult to move around a field. And if he's thin, he'd probably just get crushed. I am as yet unsure of his build.
Can you tell me the color of his hair?
He's got black hair, right? Because there were black hairs left in the sweater. He has black hair.
I do recall a young man like the one you describe. He wore a striped jersey with a number on it. I remember because when I remarked, he said he played rugby at a field near here. I'm afraid I don't recall the number.
Perhaps the cleaning girl might be able to give us something else here? I'm still looking for a certain young man who purchased perfume from this shop recently.
Begging pardon, sir.
Ah, not this again. She's sacked for sure. Well, she did say that
As long as the boss is watching her, she can't talk. Maybe I can get her to talk if Belle isn't there. I'd like to purchase some perfume. Very good, sir. Do you have a scent in mind? I was hoping you would make a recommendation. For you, sir, I recommend Pois de Vie. It is subtle and elegant, and any woman of sophistication would be most appreciative of the investment, if I may be so bold. Would you like to purchase a bottle? I don't know if I want to spend my money on that right now. I wish to think about it. I'll let you know my decision. Very good, sir. When you've decided, I'll be happy to accommodate you. Let's take a look at these things here. The placard reads, Eau de Seine. That's the perfume that we saw. The case contains a number of beautifully crafted hand-blown bottles in a brilliant blue glass. The obvious quality of the bottle perhaps conceals the less than obvious quality of the scent. The placard reads, Fleur de l'Est. Fleur de l'Est. Flowers of the East, as it were. The Flowers of the East is a popular exotic scent, smelling faintly of jasmine and coriander. The placard reads, Dame l'amour, or love in this case. The distinctive golden bottle of love promises much more than it can possibly deliver. It is, however, prohibitively expensive, which makes up for any inadequacies in the product. Now that's marketing. The placard reads, La Côte d'Azur. The case is empty. That's weird. The placard reads, Pois de Vie. Let's see here. The pea green bottles contain earthy, musk-accented scent, much favored by the ladies of uncertain virtue in East London. I wonder if they're talking about the world's oldest profession here. Okay. I wonder if I ask for the one that's all out, would Belle leave in order to get that? Yes, I know the name. And what is the name? So the fourth one, La Côte d'Azur. La Côte d'Azur. I don't have any La Côte d'Azur here in the front. Let me go to the back and get some from my stock. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, while she's gone, I'm looking for a certain young man who purchased perfume from this shop recently. I remember you spoke to my mistress about. It's as my mistress said, he was a rugby player. I don't remember his number either, but I can tell you he smokes senior service cigarettes. I know because he dropped an empty packet on the floor right in front of me as I was sweeping. She's coming. Don't let her see me talking to you, or else I'll be back for a hand when you're gone. Here it is. I really must speak to my assistant about stocking the shelves, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't have a name, but we do have another part of it. It seems like this guy smokes senior service cigarettes. Don't know how much that'll help us. Might as well head over to the morgue.
Good day, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson. You'd like to take a look at the body, I expect. I'll be with you in a moment. Please take a look around if you wish.
Let's talk to him. Has Miss Sarah Caraway's body arrived here yet?
Yes. I was just filling out some of the paperwork.
May I see the personal items? Well, there's no question mark here. Sorry. May I see the personal items that Inspector Lestrade sent with the body?
That is not standard procedure, Mr. Holmes, but I suppose there'd be no harm.